Yo, 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 my Star Citizens and Noob Gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen with me, Minix. And today we're on the EPTU and we're going to have a look at the Zeus CL, is the one I've got. So let's do this, guys. Right, let's have a look at this thing come up. There she is. In blue and yellow and black. The Zeus. Looks a bit smaller than I thought it was going to be, and it was quite high up. So I'm looking at this as a competition to something like the C1, because I love the C1 and how that works. So I know that up there, that little blue section there, that's where the tractor beam arm comes out, and I think this one has got a really good tractor beam arm, the way it flips out. Let's have a look around. So that's your fuel port. That's your door opening section. There's your gun there. Guns are on the sides, like gangster guns. Just got them on the sides, holding them up to the sides like gangsters. My gangster guns. Nothing around this side. So, looks like only the two guns that you can see at the moment. I wonder if more come out the sides and that. So, that's that. Let's do this. No lights like you have on the CL of the C1 or the C1. Now, so it's 120 cargo. Ramp there. It's got this part here is the same as the. I was going to say it does have the same vibe with that wing thing there as the Drake Corsair, and then in here this has the same sort of vibe, the Drake Corsair vibe with this. So 120 cargo is going to fit in here apparently. So what we've got here, we've got a gun slot, so 3 guns and 3 devices, either pistols or devices there. Presume these are components. And here as well. Can't access them ones. What about this side here? Components. Component bay 2. Component bay 3. So I presume these are component bay 1, but there's no thing to access it. There's no little thing to access the component bay 1. And none on this side neither to come for this one. Sorry if you can hear my little man playing. He's doing his thing. Let's close that. So 120 cargo is going to fit in here apparently. Oh, that's cool. I don't know how we're going to get 120 cargo in there. There must be more room. Oh, little bathroom area here. Kitchen area, should I say. Not stocked fridge though. What about the other side? The other side is your sleeping quarters. So it looks like sleeping 3, crew of 3. Anything there? No, I didn't want to get in bed. Let's get myself out of bed. Where's he getting out of bed bit? That's it. Get out of bed. So I need to get to this here. Have a look what's inside here. That's a little toilet area. And then upstairs, here we've got a bit to go down, so that must be to get out, I presume. Then we've got an engineering station, which is coming soon. And then shield generator, or you can open these. And the battery. And then here, shield generator and gravity generator. So it looks like we've got an airlock here. Yeah, that was weird looking like those. Did the wings move then? The wings must move because that was moving. Then we've got our suit lockers here. They're cool. And then another weapons rack, so second weapons rack. We'll have a big gun there, that's cool, and then 3 more guns. Then life support stuff here, and the avionics. And then we've got like a support seat, and pilot seat. Now, I fail to see how we're going to get 120 cargo in there. But, to be fair, if we can get 120 cargo in there, that's going to be pretty good. It's going to be good to get 120 cargo in there, but I'm not too sure how we're going to get them in. Is it going to be like is that like a 24, a 24, a 24, and then 24, 24, 24 for 128? So what I'll do is I'll buy some cargo and I'll put it in. First thing I want to do is look at the tractor beam. And then what I'll do is I'll go and buy some junk. And then load it and see what that looks like, loading it. So I like the purple hue of this one. So I've noticed each ship has different colours in its stuff, and this one's got a purple thing, like a purple hue. So you got the power management, shields, guns, MFDs, and then your power. So power's got 24. So you could put more on the guns if we wanted, or more on the shields if we wanted. I'm not too sure why they start off without some of them. Oh, I know why it's starting off without that, and that's because I'm not in nav mode and I've not got my engines on. So there we are. And then if I was, so that's maybe why we had the 5 extra there. So if I drop them guns down, didn't refresh it, but life support, and then 2 coolers there. So if we're going to nav mode, there we are. Now turn the nav on and turn the shields off. So you're swapping power between stuff like the shields and the grav generator. So this is where it tells us our nav mode. I like this one. I like this, the way this one is, with it all here above and here. I do like the look of this one. Only 2 MFDs, but we don't need loads now because we've got these 2 at the sides on our helmet. Got a nice view. Let me turn my head tracker on. Yeah, I'll turn my head tracker on. Yeah. Let's have a look outside. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up, and then I'm going to maybe take it out for a quick spin. It looks like parts of it moved. Where was that airlock gone? Where's that gone? There, and it looks like this. Some of this stuff was moved. Ah, it's the door to it. That's why. That's why it looked like it moved. It's the door to it. So if I close the doors, there we are. That's why it was moving. So she's in all her glory, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some cargo, and see how that goes from there. So turn my tracker off. Buy some cargo and then fill up, and then see how we get this in. And I'll show you also. I do have a video coming out of a quick way to load cargo, but I want to see how this runs compared to the C1. So I've been saying to kill Thanis for the past couple of weeks. The way the cargoes have changed, I don't know if this is going to be a rival to the C1, because the C1 is fast, quite nimble, and I really like the way the C1 moves. So this is something we're going to find out now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some cargo. I'll jump this to where I'm grabbing the cargo so you can see a quick way of learning what cargo you can get, and then we'll go from there. Okay guys, so I'm going to buy some cargo for the Zeus and show you this configuration, and then I'll do a proper video on the configuration later on. And I'll probably do a couple more videos on this with the tractor beam and stuff like that, but I have worked with the tractor beam and I'm not really keen on it at the moment. So let's do this. So what you have to do is make sure your ship is put away. Now, if you get this issue where it says the Zeus RSI Zeus here and it's not showing, there's an issue at the moment. So you have to click the select location instead, and that picks it then. And so what we're looking at is 128 cargo. Now, I'm just going to pick something that's got enough of it. So they've got enough waste here that can you do it here. Now, it will take 32s and 2 of them down the sides, the same as the C1, and then stuff down the middle. But I wouldn't recommend getting 32s because a lot of places don't take 32s when you buy them, and the outposts don't allow you to put 32s in the lifts, the cargo lifts. So I would start off with 24s and getting 2 24s, and that will put that down the sides. So once you bought your cargo, it's not going to show here for some reason. Again, it's another little bug. So what you have to do is just click select location again, or the ship, and then that will update and put it here. Now, I don't think there's anything else I can put in here now. I don't think I can put 16s down the side. I think I can only put 2s in here. I'll be able to get maybe 2 8s, and that'll put it at the front. There we are. So that'll put them 2 at the front. And again, what we have to do is just select location just to update that. There we are. So we're going to have 2 24s down the sides and 2 8s down the sides. Or the way this might do it, it might do the 24 on one side and the 24 in the middle and an 8 in front of those 2. So that's saying 32 units of 2. I don't know where it's going to put them. So what I'll do is I'll get the 4s and see if it puts them in. Oh, waste. I just got scrap earlier by accident. That's fine. So it's saying 8 units of 4. So that, I'm presuming, will go on top. And then let's update that again. Yeah, so the 4 lots of the 8 lots of 4, and then from there we can go 2s, and I think it's going to then put 2s down the centre. So 32 SCU. So down the centre is going to be 2s down the centre of it. So we'll buy that, and again we need to update this here, and then we'll check, see if there's any. Oh no, we're full, so no 1s. So we've got 2 24s, 2 8s, yeah, 2 24s, 2 8s, and that's going to down the sides. Then the 8 4s, which I presume will go on the top of them, and then the 16 size 2s. So let's go and have a look at how this is done. So we've got just short of 2 minutes left now for this cargo to transfer over. That's not a bad time. Probably about 4 minutes altogether to fill up the Zeus. Now I'm going to give you an overview of this in a minute. And is this going to be better than the C1? I'm not too sure. I don't think it is going to be, in my opinion. Now the ship is really, really nice. I love the interior of the ship. I love that they've got the ladder to go up from the bottom. I love that they can fill up the cargo bay. Like you with the C1, they should have the same thing where you can fill up the cargo for it and then get in another way. But they don't have that on the C1. With the C1, you can actually get 96 cargo in. So there's only, what, 20, 30 cargo more on this one. I like the interior, but I just think if you're going to have to put in 20 boxes or whatever it is, then that's too much. That's at least with the C1, the maximum is going to be 6 boxes that you're going to have to put in. Now you could do that with the Zeus. You could have the 32s, but you're going to have the 2 32s, and then I think the rest of the boxes is just you're still going to have like probably 10, 15 boxes or something like that. I'll work it out and put it up on the screen how many boxes it's going to be. But I think for me, even though I like the Zeus look and the extra entrance, I still think I'm going to prefer the C1 for cargo running, for small cargo running, because I just think it's going to be quicker when you're doing self-loading than it is with the Zeus. I played around a little bit with the tractor beam on the Zeus, and I thought it was going to be better where it comes out, but it's actually not that good. And so I'm going to give a full review of that in a minute when I'm ending this. But let's go down and have a look at this cargo and the way it's situated.
Please visit us again.
So let's have a look. So I won't be able to get into this entrance now. So there we are, yes. The 2s do go on top. Or should have said the 4s do go on top, which is good. And then you've got the 2s down the side there. Now I got caught in that earlier on, just around the corner there when I came out. So that's not ideal. But at least it's doing what I said the C1 should do, which is allow you to fill up the whole cargo space and then have a separate entrance. Now that is the positive about this, that you've got this separate entrance here. And so you can fully use the cargo section of the Zeus. Now, I can still fill up the cargo section with 96 on the C1. There you go there. So that's where it's put it there. And then now I see now where it's getting the 96 from. The 128 from. So it's got the extra ones down the side there, and then these at the top here. Right. So it looks like, so you've got the either a 32 or a 24 here and here. Then if you have the 24s, then you'd have to have an 8 on the end here and here. Or you could have them in between. Then you've got a row of 2s, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lots of 2 down by 3. So 3, 6, 12 lots of 2 down the side here. And then it looks like 4 lots of 2s down tucked in the sides there as well. So that's your configuration. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 boxes. 23, 24, 25, 26 boxes altogether. Now you could reduce that to 24 boxes. Now, so 24 boxes, or if you take the C1 with 30 cargo less, 6 boxes maximum. Or 3 boxes minimum. So I'd say for the small cargo running, the extra space is not that much for the time that you're going to have to take and load it. Now I do like the quarters and the bathrooms, and there's a lot more to the ship for crew, but as a little cargo runner, I'm not really that impressed with it. But I am impressed with it. It's got a smaller. It looks smaller than the C1 when you're flying it. It feels better when you're flying it. It's only got the 2 guns. The tractor beam's not brilliant on it. It's quite sensitive, but it does the way it moves around is not brilliant. But I think I'm going to prefer the C1. I'm very disappointed in the cargo of it. Now, if this had been where you could auto-load the cargo before, or there's places where you can auto-load the cargo, then I'd probably look at having this one as a ship. And it depends what else you're doing with it. If you're putting stuff in it like rock trucks and stuff like that, it all depends on what you're actually doing with that cargo space. But if you're doing cargo running, why would you choose something where you've got to pick 20 odd boxes and stack them in yourself if you've not got the auto-load, over something where you can do between 3 and 6 cargo boxes and only lose out on 30 cargo. The ship's nice, it does fly nice, but for me, I think I'd still be flying my C1 over this. And so that's that, guys. Yeah. So that's my first look. I'm going to do some more with it and maybe do some more videos and go through the tractor beam side of things that a little bit more, and a bit more with the flying. I will spend some time with it once it gets a little bit better with the PTU. But for now, I think on first glance and first use of it, I'm probably going to prefer my C1. It is a little bit smaller than the C1, but I think I'm just going to prefer the C1 at the moment. So that's this video, guys. We hope you liked it, and let us know your comments in the your thoughts in the comments. And yeah, we'll see you guys out in the verse.